the secret way they behind where some of them always be one attire, one dress always they wear. Not be say them be broke, them get cash, then get money. But there is a secret, there is a trick behind that way of dressing.
DJ Park.
Hello people, welcome to the channel called DJ Macaroni, and today I'm here to share with you some great content, exciting content, some research where I do about Nigerian skit makers. It go blow your mind. The secret behind why they wear the same clothes every day, where them know they change them. Today I'm here to bring you this great content, the secret way they behind where some of them always be one attire, one dress always they wear. Not be say them be broke, them get cash, then get money. But there is a secret, there is a trick behind that way of dressing. My name is DJ Macaroni. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do the needful. Subscribe to this channel because here we give you the best of information, we educate you, we entertain you, and we just don't rush in putting out message and content. We take our time, we do our research, and we make sure that you enjoy the content to the fullest. So now, before we move on, the first person on our list, his name is Jotter. I'm sure most of you have seen his skits. Very funny guy who takes life so easy. He doesn't care about anybody. If you misbehave, he go show you right now. He will just walk over you. He's created a style and a niche for himself. There is one particular thing that excites people that they haven't really taken notice of. That he's always wearing green long sleeves with a black trousers, walking and about, moving about here and there and all that. But a lot of people haven't seen him in even other images like without him wearing the green shirt. So on your right, that is what you have. Jotter wearing some kind of hats with some nice Lacoste. I think he was signing a deal to one of these companies. That was when he was dressed this way. But he normally wears these green shirts. This guy, they see like that. He go university finish. You go learn arts for university. Where they dress, they do skits like that. So he actually understands what he's doing. But before I come to the end of this video, I will make sure that I tell you the secret behind why most of them, they do that. So now the next person on the line is also a university graduate that a lot of people don't know. Very intelligent guy, young guy. His name is Brother Shaggy. His is a bit unique, different, because you always see him topless. It's on few occasions that you see him wearing something. But normally he doesn't wear shirts, has his cap on, and he also possesses the character of a street boy who is always finding means and ways to make money. So once you go left yourself now, you go whine you. You see that vibe? Now, most of them haven't seen him well dressed and all that. So the picture on your right is Brother Shaggy, well draped. He shatter, say, be poor boy like that. He be great guy. Now, the next person I'm going to bring on screen, he is a bit different in real life. Normally, people call him, I'm with you spiritually, or Chinedu Mama, or Mama Chinedu. But his real name he's been using on Skits platforms are called I Am Dike. I Am Dike also dresses like an African mother, and he's always slapping his son Chinedu over the least events will go happen for the house day. Now he's always also seen dressed in this African print, the same color with a scarf of an African mother. At the end of this video, I'm going to speak to you why he's always dressing this way. Now we will definitely move to the next person. The next person is a very young boy, very talented young boy. He also has the character of a small boy where they care about anything, all they look for is money. He's like the mini version of Brother Shaggy. Then combination of Jotter. He will snub you right now. His name is Kiriku. Kiriku is a young guy who started acting at the age of 4 years and all that. He's been doing great. He's been doing amazing. Where you always see him with oversized shirts, with one arm showing somewhere or the other. But the picture on the right is him at the airport. He's looking really good. This shows that it's a deliberate attempt for him or the brand or the people managing his brand to make him look like this. That is why they always put him in an oversized shirt. Let me move to the next person, which I'm sure they love him. Chairman, everybody they like him. His name is Mr. Macaroni. He has the character of a sugar daddy who was always mess up, who always waste money, give money to women where they go show him. He's always seen in this Nigerian traditional costume we in Ghana we call matakeli or abada, 3 pieces, with his hats, and he's been constantly wearing this in most of his skits, and people love him for that. After this video, I will show you the reason why they are wearing these costumes every day. And it's not as if they are broke, like they can't change. They're actually rich people, and they'll definitely have a good reason for doing this. So on the right is a picture of him, well dressed. I think he went to an event in Nigeria, and he's looking so good. Now the next person on our list, there's a lot of controversy about him, as people in Ghana said he's copying Brain Jotter. Yes, I don't know the conversation going on in Nigeria, but he's always in a green shirt with some white inscription in, which I feel it represents Nigeria very well. He's also possessed with the character of a cultist, a guy who will beat you right now, who slap you, you go collect. That has been his line. Where every skit way they do, they put for inside. A very strong guy who is not afraid of anybody, regardless who you are. He go give you, you go collect. He's also wearing green and white shirts every day in his skits. I'm going to tell you the reason why these 10 characters in Nigeria are always doing that. On the right is a picture of him dressed properly well. I mean, in his nice t-shirts, he has a nose mask on. I think he took this picture around the COVID era. So, let's move on to the next person. Papa Ade. Papa Ade is a no-nonsense father who will slap you, who beats his son every day for the slightest misunderstanding that they have. He's always seen with a particular Nigerian cap. That's hats. I always see that in Nigeria with some abada, where I think that is also a native dress. I don't know the tribe that's are known for wearing that, but I know that is also a Nigerian costume. He's always wearing that in his skits, but in real life, that's the picture you have on your right side. He's dressed very well, properly with his glasses, nice haircut, and all that. I'll still tell you the reason why these skit makers are always in uniform. Now let's move to the next person on the line. Investor. I'm sure you know who I'm about to speak about. His name is Oga Sabinus. Oga Sabinus has the character of somebody who always fight trouble for himself, even when trouble don't sleep. He's somebody who always wants to fight one way or the other to make money, to find food, or to win a woman's love. But at the end, he will end up crying. And he has this phrase, which normally goes like, Oga, how is the family? How is the family? He go greet you right now. He's always seen it wearing a blue shirt with some short tie, as if the tie is for Osita Ahebio or Chinedu Kediezi. Blue shirt and a black crown with some Nike sneakers. He's always wearing that. But in real life, you can see him dressed in his 3 pieces suits, looking all good with his chain branded Sabinus. This shows that there is a purpose for the reason why the investor is always dressed that way. Now, let's move to the next person. That girl will blow your mind. I'm sure a lot of people will meet her in real person and they will recognize that she is the one. Because she looks totally different from how she looks in her skits and in real person. Her name is Sophia is the real name, but in skits they call her Soso. And she's always seen selling pure water, no matter what. She's a young girl who's always on the street trying to make ends, trying to, make a living, but always find herself in trouble or will put somebody in trouble. So she's a very beautiful girl. She's also a university graduate, well educated, and she's doing skits. So she understands the business, she understands the trade, and she's always seen in wearing an ash t-shirt, a very big skirt, blue black, with a rubber pan on her hair, selling pure water. Yes, that has been most of her character. But on the right is a very delicious, booticious, breastitious picture which is portraying the beauty of a proper Nigerian jollof woman who will make you spend money for no reason. She looks so sexy in this picture. And I'll tell you the reason why. In her skits, she covers those beautiful boobs and buttocks and wear those skirts and those t-shirts. Let's move to the next person. Now, the next person on the line, you love this guy. He's a great guy. He's one of my favorites. His name is Officer Woos. Officer Woos will always, he will always make you laugh and he will always put you in trouble. He's a regular guy who is a police officer on the street, quack police, fake police, that I can't tell. But he's always find himself into one trouble or the other, even as a policeman. He's always seen wearing the police uniform, Nigeria police uniform to be precise, with some shabby cap. He doesn't put on belts. He always has some rubber tied on his waist with some funny shoes as a police officer. But in real life, you can see him wearing some classy, sweet hoodie right there, looking like a slay king. That's Officer Woos. Yes, he's looking so good. And he's also a university graduate. Mind you, most of the people that I'm speaking about are people that have studied well. Some have studied business. Some have studied arts in a Nigerian university. These are the comedians Nigerians are pushing out there. Now, let's move to... we are not moving to anywhere because they are done. But now, let me come to the reason why I think, and upon research that I have done, speaking to certain people who have knowledge in brand, told me. Now, the first thing is that if you are somebody or if you're portraying a character and you continue putting on one costume, the key thing is that fewer decisions. You don't have a lot of decisions to make because you only have one choice. So you just make your decisions sharp, then you go. You don't have a lot in your wardrobe when it comes to acting. Now, decision fatigue refers to quality of decision made by an individual after a long session of decision making. You don't struggle looking for what to wear and all that. You understand? 3, it saves you a lot of energy. You don't have to go about looking for what you're going to wear in this kit. You don't have to go and look for what you're going to wear in this series and all that because the brand has been established. Less stress because everybody knows what you want to wear. So if you tell somebody that, oh, my name is Sabinus, I need a new blue shirt for my skit. Everybody in the world knows what you want to wear. You save a lot of money. You can imagine most of these stars who always wear different costumes. How much they spend on their wardrobe and stylist. But it's to their advantage. But these guys are wearing the same clothes, so once they get on set, they have no stylist on the set because their style is only one. So they don't need any stylist. And this makes them great. The last but least thing I want to add is that it makes them iconic. They have that iconic look, that consistent look that anybody connects to them. You realize that the more you listen to music, a particular music, time over and over again, it grows into you and you become used to it. It is the same. The more you see one person in a clothes several times, now you grow to love the thing more, because that has been the original look of the thing. Anytime that you want to see it, it is the same look. You keep singing it, you keep singing it, you keep singing it, you keep singing it, and you identify them easily by their looks. You can actually differentiate them from other people. For example, let me give you a good example. If Chinese people were to go into skits, I would recommend that they go this way, because when they are wearing uniforms, or when they are wearing a particular costume every day, because they have round face, it is very difficult for we Africans to differentiate this Nigerian and this Nigerian. You understand? So I think it's a good trick, and it's a secret, and it's saving the skit makers a lot of money. So if you're a young guy in Nigeria and you want to develop a skit character, or you are a comedian in Ghana or Africa, anywhere in the world, and you want to create a character, these are some of the facts you should consider. Making an iconic brand that people can always connect to it any day, anytime. It makes people connect to you easily. It is like a brand. You know that Adonko or Alomo Bites has this color. Origin has this color. So anytime you are going in for it, you can easily identify your favorites and you get it straightforward. You don't waste time. You don't sit there and choose this, which one is like, which one is good, which one is. You already know what you like. So this is our research that we did, and we are very, very excited to tell you about these characters. These are our top 10 Nigerian skit makers that we love. We know Nigeria have a pool, lots of characters, skit makers, brilliant one, and they are all well doing, very, very, very successful and rich people. They connect to their industry. The comedy is helping the music is helping the comedy, and that is the way to go. I love them. I love their acts, and I think anybody should pick a lesson from this, that when you are creating a brand, consistency, color, and branding should be a key thing.
DJ Macaroni.